Every time he sees fire, he gets that look in his eyes. But I get it, the entire world is made of cardboard, I'd be excited too. Objective number 1, murder a tree. Done. 4 wood, 1 resin. And for that I get a torch, so we're already ready to light things on fire. Well, it never hurts to dream. Next we gotta harvest a flax bush. Pretty sure that's what this is, and that would be fiber. Then we need to make a wooden hatchet. That takes 8 pieces of wood and 10 fibers. The ecosystem will be totally fine. There's 3 of these trees in the entire world. We're only going to take 2 of them. Now, one of the fun parts about this is we can have whatever shape we want for our hatchet. So we could do that if we want. I prefer something big and ridiculous. And we can even do the handle if we want. So what if we just make it a little like that? Perfect. It's beautiful. There might not physically be enough of it there for it to allow us, but you can do one that big. Yeah, whatever. That's good enough for now. Now I've got to eat a springberry to reduce hunger. Now I'm going to be honest with you. I doubt that you're a springberry, but I'm going to put you in my mouth anyway. Get back here. I did a critical hit on the crab. Okay, that's much faster than I thought it was. Incompatible tool. I'm hitting a crab with an axe. Okay, crabs are much tougher than I thought, but I got a critical hit or 2, so it's going to die shortly. Then I'm going to put it in my mouth. We got raw meat. I'm going to stick to gathering berries for a moment. Okay, I found the spring berries. My health seems to have come back as well. Next, I want a short sword. We need some wood for that. Luckily, our axe will make that all the quicker. So we can cut down bigger trees for even more wood. And I need to remember to actually check my quests because every time I finish something, I get a reward. Like I got a scythe for that. I got a pickaxe for that. And I got armor. So the armor gives me a stamina bonus, it gives me armor, plus it just makes me look cool. Aside from that, we need to make our short sword, which is going to have a handle like that, and a blade that's a little bit bigger. Perfect. That's the kind of short sword we can all grow to love. As a reward for that, we get a helmet so we can protect our precious brain. Look at the next quest. Defeat a creature and eat its raw meat. Glowy crab, I'm going to put your raw meat in my mouth. I have armor and I have a weapon. I'm pretty sure the fact that it's glowing, yeah, means that it's elite, so it's going to be a little bit tougher than the other one. But we're up to the task because I have a big short sword. Once it's dead, they're actually really hard to hit. Ooh, we're going to put its DNA in our mouth now too. I kind of thought we were... Oh, do we have to grab this? I don't know what we're doing. Okay, well, the raw meat we'll put in our mouth. And we get a bow and arrow for completing that. That's probably going to be helpful. And then suddenly we picked up the crab soul also. I don't know what the crab soul does. A powerful creature soul that could be equipped to gain additional power. We get health, stamina, and damage. Yeah, I'll take that. Collect dirt with your hands. Why, yes, that seems easy enough to do. Oh, we dig a tunnel. I've already failed the quest. It asked for dirt, I gave it sand. This looks more like the dirt we're after. Place a wooden foundation to start a building. Well... we're gonna need a nice spot to do that. This seems like a nice oceanfront view with things not far away to hurt. There's no way I'm going to mess with a wooden foundation and build that myself. We're just gonna go ahead and throw it down there along with the dirt and stuff that we got. There is our house. I built this much house and I'm already out of wood. Probably should have chosen to build this where there's more trees nearby, but I'll never learn. Okay, we got the wooden door about accomplished. We're just gonna place it somewhere where it's eventually gonna wanna go. Okay, my architect quest is complete. Roofs are overrated anyway. But I did also get a shovel. Oh, we got a roof for free anyway, so I might as well throw it on there then. In order to make a bed and hopefully sleep through the night, we need a wolf pelt. And according to our map, what I think our wolves are going to be a little bit north of us. Before going too far, I'm going to make myself some arrows. That way we're able to kill things from far away. Is that a wolf? I'm pretty sure it's a deer, but not overly. And it's now an angry deer. I'd be mad if I looked like that too. And we got coarse hide and raw meat. Turns out if I make a clothing rack, I can turn deer hide into leather anyway, so we don't need to go for wolves yet. We just need to decimate the deer population. And that's perfectly okay, because usually when I play games, that's all that ends up happening anyway. There's a cave with something valuable in it, and there's also a fairy in the cave. So we're going to start by killing the fairy that's presumably stuck. It's not stuck anymore. I've killed it dead. There is another one though, so that's kind of annoying. You know what? It's just easier. Yeah, just come to me and I get you with my sword. Okay, the dryad is dead. We're going to find out what this is. Citrine, so the colors do matter. Now, can we go this way a little bit? I've got to get up there. I leave the cave and look who's coming to see me. Soon as we're able to hit it, it will come down to us in a hurry because it'll be pretty mad about this. One more deer dead. I'm pretty sure that I found an elite deer. I found an elite something, so we're going to go ahead and kill that. We're going to have to use our sword because we're out of arrows. That's okay. I enjoy the sword a little bit more. You look so ridiculous with your glow. You look so mean. All right, well, off you go. It has 600 HP in total, but we should be able to whittle that down awfully quick, and then we're going to get some deer pieces we can put inside of us. Still not entirely sure how that works. Since I got mined stone, I think I just got a stone helmet as well. So we'll go ahead and plop that on our beautiful head. Now the deer soul gives me health, stamina, and damage again. So we're doing even more damage. I found another elite deer. So we're going to go ahead and murder this thing real quick. And then we're going to get more deer power. So now our damage is even higher. Yeah, we're taking big bites out of these things now. So as I wandered inland killing deer, I realized I might as well just set up a base up here because I'm going to be moving this direction anyways. And I need to craft stone armor as well while I'm at it, so I might as well get some stone. Now that I think about it, I could probably make stone tier tools, and that would just do it all the faster. Okay, one stone pickaxe coming up. Oh, this will be fun. Okay, there's that, and the handle. The handle's probably fine like it is, really. I think that looks pretty good. I love how you can just make obnoxiously sized tools. And this will break through stuff. Yeah, that's a lot faster, so we can mine more stone. We can even make a little house in here. Okay, the next thing we're going to make is a stone axe because I'm going to need lots of wood. So we're going to go with one of my patented axe designs where we go sort of like that. Go pretty much off the screen and back. Wood seems to be the one thing we keep running out of in a hurry, and this axe is much quicker. Next will probably be a sword because we're not killing these things quick enough anymore. Okay, the wood sword was 47 to 64. This one is 71 to 96. So we're definitely going to make that. This one's going to have more of that kind of a shape to it. Apparently it didn't even recognize my shape, but that's okay because we have a better sword. We just need a little volunteer. That's doing 100 damage per hit, over 100 damage, so these things die quickly. So we'll be able to fight even stronger things than deers and crabs. Okay, next I'm going to finish the rest of my armor, so I'm going to need, whatever these are. We're going to go for an oval-shaped armor this time. It's perfect! I've made the most perfect armor in the world. If this doesn't intimidate the monsters of the world, nothing will. Now I finally made a tanning rack, so I'm going to turn as many of my deer furs as I can into leather so we can make something new. As a reward for making stone armor, I got a stone sword, which I already have, and because I refined coarse hide, I got a new sword again. This is a copper short sword. It does 107 to 144 damage, so that's a nice little upgrade. I found some super deer. I was wandering through the night, and these guys are going to be a lot stronger than the regular deer, but they'll still die. And I need to kill more of these anyway for some of their parts. Luckily, I do have the armor I do, because that might have killed me otherwise. I found the wolves, and that's good because soon we can make a bed, and I don't need to play at night, so you guys will be able to see. The wolves so far don't seem that difficult to kill. They do hit me fairly hard, but I hit them harder with my magic copper short sword. I can even design the bed. The bed might just be a spawn point. I might not be able to sleep through the night, but that's fine. We'll just keep on going and murdering everything we see and getting upgrades. And they wanted me to build a wall torch, so there's the wall torch. It's perfect. Now I need to make a furnace, and to do that I need 40 chunks of stone, so it looks like we're going to start doing some mining. I've also discovered a new bird, so we're going to see how hard these are to kill. This is a Pemu. While the bow and arrow does adequate damage, the sword does even more. And this copper sword against a regular deer can almost two-shot it. Now, which one of these do we think is copper? That was diamond, so that's got to be a pretty good find. Copper could be green. Those were emeralds. Okay, the things that look like gems are obviously gems. This would be copper. And I've managed to mine quite a bit of it quite quickly. So instead of waiting now, we can smelt some copper ingots and make a copper pickaxe so that all goes quicker. So the reward for doing that is a new bow. This is a copper bow. It does 160 to 216 damage. That's so much more. I'm not really sure what happens if I throw stuff out. It makes a little pile of boxes. The trick now is just to get some fuel for the furnace and then more ore. I mined up a bunch of stone to make a forge, so now I can make proper copper stuff. I just need the proper stuff. So I need things like leather strips to be able to make better tools. But mostly also just more copper, so back to mining. But not before testing my new bow with the new arrows. Okay, that took off half the deer's health, but we're not going to waste precious arrows on a stupid deer. Just as it's getting dark, I've spotted an elite level one of these things, so I'm going to go ahead and kill it for extra power from it. It has almost 1000 HP. Luckily I've got the stone armor again, otherwise it would be doing lots of damage. It's dead. And it's time for a copper pickaxe. That's going to make things much easier. We're going to go for maybe an even more exaggerated design this time around, like a big banana. We're going to come up. It's going to be very narrow and therefore aerodynamic. And it doesn't even have to attach to the handle. That's how magical it is. And because I made a copper pickaxe, I got rewarded with a copper axe. So that's going to be even quicker to knock down these trees, and that is great. Okay, so let's see how this wonder of nature does against stone. It's definitely a lot quicker. Oh look, it's an elite one of the fairies. I can't remember what you're called. I'm just gonna go ahead and kill you. And then I get its DNA, and there's some iron right there I need to mine. Because I feel like that's logically the next step, and the sooner we can make iron stuff, the better. Like if we make an iron pickaxe, then we'll mine the iron even quicker and can make iron gear to fight even stronger idiots. Okay, so after a night of mining, we have enough to get at least a little bit of iron, so we'll get something started. I think it does smelt slightly slower than copper, but it still goes that quick, so I'm not that worried about it. Making it, on the other hand, is actually not nearly as bad as I thought. I suddenly realized you might need new rare materials, but I don't. I can just make one already. The hardest part is trying to get a more and more ridiculous pickaxe every time we make one, but we'll do our best. I'm not really sure what the green line represents to say you can't go this way or that way, up and down, whatever the case. This is going to be our pickaxe. It's going to have an over-exaggerated arch, we'll call it. It's beautiful. There was never a more perfect creation, at least until we make the next one. I need to remember to harvest this stuff as we go also, because we just need a lot of everything. Okay, so mining through regular rock, it goes, yep, very quickly. Pretty sure this one was a diamond. We shouldn't do that because it takes away our light. Anyways, for now I'm just going to mine all the iron I can find, and then we'll upgrade our gear, and then we'll go find bigger, better, badder creatures to fight. Okay, we've smelted up some iron. That means I can make an iron short sword. It's going to do 160 to 217 damage, and that's going to be a considerable upgrade. And I'm now seeing that we can actually make things like titanium jackhammers. We just need to clearly find much rarer stuff. Even a gold scimitar would be fun. Look at that damage. But as usual, I need more stuff, so I'm going to have to go kill a bunch of deer and everything I see to get more hide, to turn it into leather, to turn it into leather strips, to turn it into weapon handles. And believe it or not, I'm actually going to upgrade from a wood sickle to a copper sickle because this still isn't quick enough for me. After a fairly painful process, we can finally actually make our sword. I think for the blade, we're going to go for something fairly unique this time. It's definitely going to be one of a kind and very sharp like a saw. This is definitely why I shouldn't be allowed to design things ever. But we'll see how effective it actually is. It's chopping down his P-Mew in a big hurry. That's a lot of damage. Today with this daylight, I'm going to head a little bit north into harder territory to hopefully find rarer, better ore and enemies. I didn't have to go very far before I found lots of iron, but what I believe to be, well, gold and whatever's after gold. I can't even mine this stuff yet, but I can mine the gold. It's not the quickest to mine, but I can mine it. The deposit of gold I found is massive. Like, I just keep tunneling further into it and it just keeps getting bigger. So after smelting at least some of that gold for now, we need to figure out how to make the gold drill, which isn't that hard aside from the basic machine parts. I have no idea how to get that. Also, I realized that there's some enormous trees just down the hill from me. They're going to take a second to cut down, but I bet they give me a lot more wood. At least they better for the amount of effort it takes to actually cut through this. It's just a copper axe, but it takes a moment. Plus, it's going to be a lot more fun to watch a big one fall down. The other ones gave us 8. This gave us 17. So I don't actually know if it's worth it. If we cut it up here, it might be quicker. Okay, one thing I also want to try making is an enchanting table, because that can do things like increase attack speed. I'm just not really sure how this works. Okay, you put the item you want to enchant at the end, and it asks you for different parts depending on what you want it to do. So like if I want my pickaxe to have a damage bonus, I need to give it a 10 rubies and some prototype robot eyes. So for a while, I'm going to keep my eye out for wolves because I need one more wolf tooth and emeralds. I've spent what feels like an eternity running towards a robot land, and I see that I still have a little ways to go. But I'm fairly confident that this far in, anytime I find any ores or anything, it's going to be hugely rare and valuable. Well, at least the terrain up here is much easier to walk around. Oh, finally, and Super Wolf. This will get me some good stuff. It's got 1134 health. Oh, I thought it was glitching out. That's a different wolf entirely. I also want what that thing has, so we're going to go ahead and lure it over. The wolf soul is going to give me an extra 13 damage compared to the old deer soul, which was 7. And I definitely got some more wolf teeth along the way, so I just need a few more gems and I'll be able to enchant some of my stuff. I found a dinosaur. I was looking for robots, or is that actually what this is? You're a Torosaurus. They're not on the map, so I'm confused. Well, alright, there's the occasional dinosaur. I want robots. I want to take my weird, stupid, jagged sword and kill a robot with it. I'm officially in the middle of robot territory. I just have yet to actually see one, but there is a river coming down the mountain that looks pretty. Never mind, that was a graphical glitch. I'm still going to go look at the spot where it was. Okay, I found the robots. I think I might have actually been seeing them all along, but they look a little bit like a shrub, so I think I thought they were shrubs this entire time. But I've defeated the shrub bot, and because of that I got 2 basic machine parts. I think I completed a quest, but I did get a reward. I got 1 golden eye, so as soon as I let my health back, I'm going to kill more of these robots, and then realize I've wandered so hopelessly far from my base, some are probably there, that I'm never going back. We're setting up a new life here in Robot Land, but that's okay because I can spend my time killing these for better gear. They do hit very hard, so I'm gonna have to get better armor before too long too. I think I found just about the highest point on the entire map. That one might be taller, but this is a big mountain. So it turns out if you quit the game then load back in, it brings you right back to your bed. So I came back to base in a hurry. But after quickly mining up a few emeralds, I finally got the pieces I need to increase the speed of my iron sword by a colossal 4%. So it's quicker. You just have to take my word for it. And as a reward I got whatever that thing is. My inventory is full, so we're gonna have to toss some garbage out. I did get a titanium ring, which itself can be enchanted. I just don't yet have any of the parts to do so. The next problem I face is that in order to make lots of things out of all that gold ore we have, we need rugged hide, which we need from stronger monsters that are a long ways away. But don't you worry, I've got plenty of time on my hands. It's only 1 AM. And I already fell into a hole that I need to dig my way out of. Isn't that just a great little metaphor for life? You see those mountains in the distance? I think that's where I was before. Maybe those ones, I need to go over those. I appear to have found giant tortoises. We'll see exactly how tough these guys are. They hit pretty hard and they have 1100 HP and they die fairly quickly. I do have to wonder if they can give me the ingredient I'm looking for, so we're going to spear this one in the face while he slowly waddles toward me, bleeding just a little bit more every time I hit him. Nah, they just full of meat. Oh, this thing is also new. Maybe you have what I want. Oh, you're hard to hit. Okay, that's making me a little bit nervous. Their creatures are getting stronger as I go this way. Yeah, I need to be careful about how many times those hit me. That's only coarse hide. I need rugged hide. That particular moron is also new, and since things are getting stronger, we're going to take a slightly more cautious approach because that is 3000 HP, and it can climb mountains. So we're going to hope we can outmaneuver the stupid pig. It seems as we're walking backwards, it has trouble reaching us. It's going to hit fairly hard. We might just have to turn into a giant fight. Okay, they get stuck for a second, and then they can and will keep moving suddenly. So I probably shouldn't pick a fight with these super readily unless it has what I want. And that actually, nope, that's just coarse hide still. And like, there's something green up there. I have no idea what that is. I wonder if I can hit it from here. Catch. I have no idea where that went. Oh, it's a little goblin guy. Okay, these guys are also quite strong. We're gonna go this way for a little while. To be fair, I am still wearing stone armor, so that probably wasn't the wisest choice. I just didn't feel like smelting any more iron or copper. And I found a new type of wolf called a dire wolf, so this just gets more and more stressful. I don't even know where I'm going anymore, and he's still coming. There's so many enemies at this point that every time I do anything, I'm getting attacked by all sides, so I'm mostly just running. I got a little greedy for this guy, though, because he's gonna have new stuff for me. Oh, that's probably what I'm supposed to be trying to kill, the giant dinosaur. I don't really even want to know much help this has. We're going to start firing from way over here, 4,500. All right, we can do this. We just need to actually start hitting them and backing up a lot so they don't get anywhere near us. We'll shoot them as they come down the hill in a straight line. Or they're going to go way over there and be nowhere near me. I don't want to get hit by that. It's going to destroy me. And good news, they're quicker than me by quite a lot. That was a large bite of my health. Okay, maybe don't hit me again. Never mind. Oh, good. You lose all your stuff when you die. That's a fun feature I didn't expect. And there's not a death marker on the map, nor any indication I will get my stuff back should I find where I died. Well, I've really quickly farmed my way back up to stone tools, just so that I could once again farm some copper. And we can smelt that down, and then I can make a brand new copper sword. This one's gonna have a bit of a different design to it to add more danger, just because I'm a child, but now at least I feel like I accomplished something here today. There's gonna be a lot more of this where that came from.